Idaho's talk show, IFAF.
Meow.
Meow.
That was good.
I like that one.
That one's fun.
New jingles. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah, you're going to be hearing a lot because we're just so excited about all of them, honestly.
And let's talk about this Teton t-shirt.
Oh, yeah. See, that one's good.
Finally, it's here, the Civic Auditorium.
Mm-hmm. And you might notice that it has the actual vintage sign on it, not the new Frontier Center one, as it should, just saying.
Well, in the age before everything's sponsored and we're constantly subject to advertising. This is the classic Civic Auditorium facade with the sign.
Right.
That may or may not say 42069 somewhere on it, but we'll forget that part.
I also really love the comedy and drama masks
Yes.
on it. I just think that comedy and tragedy. Wow, look at me. Yikes.
I knew what you meant.
Yeah, but anyway, I love how accurate they are to the actual sign. I thought that was such a cool bit. And it's not on there anywhere anymore, so it's nice to be able to see them still.
Exactly. And we actually used your dad to take a reference picture of the comedy and tragedy masks on the sign to stay as true to the original as possible.
Right. Well, and I remember a couple of iterations before this one when you showed it to me, and I was like, we got to fix the eyebrows on that because they're not exactly the same.
Yeah, this took forever to do.
It did. That one, I think, was probably the longest out of all of them because it was such a labor of love.
This is the third and final in the series of, famous facades, famous erections, if you will, in Idaho Falls. Rock them proudly, TetonT-shirts.com. It's sort of, there's the Water Tower, the West Bank Tower, and the Civic Auditorium.
Close enough.
Okay, Lane gave these to us like a month ago. Lane Virgin from Virgin River Landed Cattle Company.
Yes, and I'm so excited to finally get to them.
I feel like we should try these because sorry, Lane, we had, all the Halloween candy.
We had a lot of candy.
Queued up all ready to go.
Right. Well, and we did try the werewolf tracks that his wife Whitney recommended.
Yes.
So it's not like we're ignoring the virgins altogether.
Would we even have a show without you guys? I don't know.
No, not really.
So we tried as everybody knows, Karley loves the Idaho Falls Farmers Market because she can go get fresh quail eggs. Mm-hmm. With that knowledge, Lane picked up some pickled quail eggs from Buc-ees.
These are tricky.
Which is sort of like the southern equivalent of... They're the southern equivalent of nothing. They are unique and stand out on their own.
Right. They're pretty amazing.
Are we going to need like a bottle opener for that?
Part of it is that I have on my Halloween nails still, so if you wanted to just do that for me.
And now, these are from Scheels Outfitters. Scheels is a... Cabela's or Sportsman's Warehouse. We have one in Boise. There's one in Salt Lake.
Do you want one of these?
I'm gonna sacrifice my bod.
Okay, just
this
don't.
is like
don't
sort of
it,
the top of a canning jar, isn't it?
Yes, yeah. Here's the other half of it.
Yeah. Oh, this is a canning jar.
It is a canning jar.
All right, there we go.
Oh, dang! I was afraid of that.
Can I borrow a paper towel?
Sure can. Let me just dump all this stuff off of it.
I've got pickled quail egg juice on my hand.
Oh no! How terrible.
Yeah.
Here, I'll take those back.
Occupational hazard.
Yeah, right? That's what we get for trying stuff on camera.
Now, you do have the Buc-ees still. Do you have a couple of those left? Or are those all gone?
No, I do have them. I specifically saved them, but I stupidly forgot them for tonight.
Well, yeah, but you have the taste of them recently in your memory.
Oh, yeah.
I noticed in this jar, there are quail eggs and jalapenos.
I'm pretty sure the other one has jalapenos, too, because the other one has some spice to them as well.
All right.
Here's your eggie.
Okay.
Enjoy. Put it on a little sword to skewer it. That's fun.
We're using Mikey's steak sword skewers.
These things are so handy.
Every household should have little finger skewers like this for finger steaks and snackies.
Ready?
Ready? Go.
Mmm. I can already tell these ones are spicier. Mmm. Those are so good.
I like these better than the Buc-ees.
Really?
Yeah, they're not as rubbery.
That's true.
Does that mean they haven't been sitting in the vinegar jar as long?
That's a good question. I don't know.
Creamy center.
Ooh. They're spicy, though.
That's a spicy meatball.
They're spicy. You want another?
Delicious. Sure.
All right, give me your skewer.
I licked the skewer. Is that okay?
It's okay.
Vinegar kills everything.
Yeah. Oh, do you want a jalapeno on it too?
Sure.
All right.
Load
Look
me
at
up.
you, wild child. Mr. Daredevil over here.
All right.
I can handle some spice, but lately I've kind of been a baby about it.
Well,
it
why
has to
don't
be-
you cry about it?
Well, and it has to be the right kind of spice. Like, I feel like I've always been able to handle Asian-style spice better than, like, Mexican-style spice. Maybe that's a capsaicin thing. I'm not really sure.
Doesn't Asian spice sort of, like wasabi hits you right in the nose and the roof of your mouth, and then it goes away.
Right.
Whereas
Whereas
I
I
think-
feel like Mexican spice tends to build and build and build. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Which is kind of a lot for me.
Guys, these are great.
Those are really good.
Thank you.
I do think that I think I prefer the Buc-ee ones just a little bit because they're a little bit more vinegar heavy than these ones are. But I feel like I could also get that flavor by just putting them in vinegar. Mm-hmm. Like, just pour a little extra vinegar in here, pour half of what's in there out, and then pour more vinegar in.
I wasn't a huge fan of the Buc-ees quail eggs for whatever reason. I'm trying to remember. I think it was the texture.
It could be.
These I can picture myself having a snacksident with.
Oh, I know, right? Yeah. I dig them. I think they're good, but
Yeah.
I think the Buc-ees are just a little bit better.